Hi everyone, this is your good friend Careless. Welcome to a rebroadcast of our live gameplay of Persona 5 Royal. You can catch me over on twitch.tv where we are playing this game live each week. Please feel free to subscribe and follow, leave a thumbs up, and a comment down below. Check us out on our other social media sites. Without further ado, on with the show. I started P4 Golden on the Vita, on the PlayStation Vita when it first came out. I really enjoyed it, but I only got as far as like the second dungeon, so I never really put much time into it. I really enjoyed it. The problem I have is holding the Vita. After a while, even as I was one who, worked out regularly at that time, it just got tiring. And for me, after a long day, and after working out for a couple of hours, it's just nice to sit down and play a game. And holding a handheld console to play a game after being exhausted is not exactly fun. So, can't wait to play it on the computer.
All right.
Yeah, I did on Vita as well. Was at the last boss, but got lazy and everything. Yeah. Had that problem with games in general. I'll game on my Switch, oddly. Just not hours on end.
Ah, you're back.
I've been curious. What's Kosei like? Is it filled with guys like Yusuke? I imagine there are a lot of different people there. Now that you mention it, I have one very interesting classmate. She is a female shogi player and seemingly quite the skilled one at that. Are you talking about Hifumi Togo? I remember hearing she's a student at Kosai. They say she's the most beautiful shogi player around right now. Dude, that sounds too good to be true. Give me some more info. I do not know much about her. She's not the kind of person to let others close to her. It sounds like she only focuses on her shogi pursuits. After all, it said she is a lone genius. However, I have heard she is commonly seen as at the church over in Kanda. For real? We gotta go. You'll probably get struck down by a bolt of lightning if you're going for that ulterior motive. That ain't it. This is for the Phantom Thieves. I mean, Shogi's a kind of battle, right? She's got to know all sorts of insane strategies and stuff. That's quite the stretch. Churches are supposed to be holy. Don't do this, Ryuji. You guys are gonna pay for this one day. Careless, you go spy on her for me. Find out she's really as cute as they say she is.
Let's ignore that idiot. Anyway, a shogi expert, huh?
Yep.
Striking an enemy with but a moment's inspiration? Skillfully strategizing toward victory?
Make sure you charge that battery, Zem. Don't let it stay dead too long.
Those might actually be good tactics to know for our work as the Phantom Thieves. You said she's at the church in Kanda, right? We should check it out when you have the time.
Sure. If you're on it, are you like sitting on it, or you're just like gonna plug it in?
All right.
Okay. What are we gonna do next? Wednesday the evening, the 29th. Charging now. Yeah, you're sitting on it 100%. Awesome.
Let's do it.
That vibration capability is just perfect. Do I have a temperance persona with me? Temperance, temperance, temperance. No. Okay. I need to go get a temperance persona. I know, right? A girl's gotta do what a girl's gotta do. Exactly. No judgment here.
Hey, inmate!
I hope we'll see P5R or P5R or stream or P3 on Steam next. Love P3. I've never seen P3. I guess it depends on Atlas. I would love to see P5R on PC. The Persona 4 Golden port to PC that came out of left field. I don't recall any kind of pre-announcement. It was just like, bang, here it is. Took a lot of people by surprise.
You certainly seem composed.
Zem says it has a dog party member and a female protagonist. I'm all for it. Hey, that's awesome. Savvy says, I got to level 30 in Division 2, then went to New York. They took away all my good skill tech armor. Why? Savvy, did you finish all the missions before going to New York?
Hey, don't interrupt!
You'd like to read the compendium? Registration? You'd like to register this?
Okay.
These are the paths you have walked.
I need a temperance. Temperance. Temperance.
This persona, you'll withdraw this persona, then accept this persona.
Sweet. No. You cannot go back to DC until you are done in New York. Where in... Did you go do... Did you run to go do the expansion in New York? Or did you just go to Coney Island? Because there's like a mission... There's like a small mission set that's in Coney Island. And then there's the Warlord of New York expansion. If you went to Coney Island, you can go back to DC. But if you went to for the expansion, you cannot go back to DC till you are done the expansion.
Done already? What?
And actually, I don't even think you could. Well, both of them go on the helicopter. Like when you went to New York, do you have they do encounter Keener or Aaron Keener, or I should say, actually no, those are on both. He's on both of the missions. Were you at the New York City Hall at the beginning? Because I don't think you can go to the expansion if you haven't finished the main story in DC. I want to go back.
It is time, inmate.
Nope, can't go back to DC. Yeah, if you finish the main story in DC, it's fine to go to New York. But if you haven't, stay in DC, work through the story in DC, get through that, and then go to New York, or else it's just things are just not gonna really flow well.
Who cares about that?
It's probably not true anyway.
But if you made it to level 30, you were probably done the main story. Okay, what do I want to do? Temperance.
Oh!
Call the service. The voice on the phone wasn't Kawakami. Maybe you should ask for more details. Who is this? This is the head nurse at Aoyama Hospital speaking on behalf of Kawakami-san. Kawakami-san actually collapsed and she's been admitted to our hospital. You know our hospital's address? Her room number is... Wow, that sucks.
Jeez.
Just a little overworked. No need to make a big deal about it. Hey, Savvy, was the capital the last one the last stronghold you did? The U.S. capital? Yeah, there's another one. There's a little bit more, but it's not the end of the world. You're fine. You got far enough to where you're just not going to be completely in disarray. Thanks for coming all this way to visit me. How could I collapse at a time like this? I really need to make some money. How am I going to make today's payment? There you are. What's going on, Miss Kawakami? I called the school, but no one answered.
What?
Takase-san, you contacted the school? Well, you weren't answering your phone. And when I thought you finally answered, it was a nurse who told us you were here. It's really an inconvenience for us when you miss a payment, you know. Now, it's not like she wanted to collapse. But our credit card payment is coming up soon, so we'll need you to transfer the money. I'm sorry. These are Takase-kun's guardians, the ones I mentioned the other day. They took care of him. Who's this? He's one of my students. He came to visit me. Messing around with another student, huh? Haha, you never learn, do you? And after all you did to him. I'm sorry. So, when are you going to transfer the money? I should be able to send it out tomorrow. Don't pay them. Stay out of this. Don't act so tough, kid. Our precious adoptive son, Taiki, died because of this woman. Honestly, she should have been fired. That's not. And yet, she still doesn't know her place and she still continues to teach. We're gonna need you to show some remorse for what you did to him. In a material and undeniable way. I understand. I'll pay you. So, it's not like we're trying to extort you. But who was it that convinced Taiki to start studying when he needed to be working? The schoolwork on top of his part-time jobs overwhelmed him, which led him to that accident. Poor Taiki, it's almost like he was murdered. Holy jeez. So you no longer feel regret? In that case, perhaps we should sue the Board of Education. Or should we have a chat with your school? Either way, your days as a teacher would be over. Well, we're looking forward to receiving our payment. I have to figure out a way to make more money. I guess transferring to our sister company is the only way. Sister company? It's a company affiliated with the one I'm working at now. I can make a lot more there. You can pretty much guess what type of services they provide, right? That's the only way I can make more money. You know what? I'm gonna stop worrying about it. The money, I'll pay it. I'll do everything Master tells me to do. Meow. I'm so tired. All I really want is a way to apologize to Takase-kun. So if his guardians demand money, then I just have to pay them. Wrong choice. I'm sorry. I'm not quite back to 100% yet, so my thoughts are all over the place. I'm gonna get some rest. I appreciate you coming to visit me today. It made me really happy. I don't mind so much about the story as I do about my loot. All that armor took so long. Oh, dude. Yeah, don't worry about that. You'll be getting plenty of armor.
All right.
I got to New York and I kind of just got rid of all the stuff I had. I'll be released first thing tomorrow morning, so don't worry. The IVs here work really well. Visiting hours are over.
I'll see you later then.
It's so hot.
By the way, June's almost over. We defeated Kaneshiro, so we can rest easy for a while, I guess. So what do you want to do today? Maybe something like a trip to Mementos? Want to rest? I mean, breaks are important. But we have those requests on the message board, so don't forget to answer them.